about retirement? When do you want to retire? Do you know if you've saved up enough to retire comfortably? All these questions should cross our minds at some point in life. Others sooner than later. Statistics show that less than 6% of South Africans can uphold their living standard they are used to when they retire. Only 1.3% of working South Africans are members of a retirement fund. About 58% of South Africans will have to work after they retire to make ends meet. The next thought that crosses your mind should hopefully be, how do I ensure that I do not become part of this statistic? But how do you know how much you need? The general rule applied in retirement planning suggests that you need to replace between 70 to 80% of your current income to maintain your lifestyle at retirement.
One often hears the word pension. Individuals that go on retirement are usually referred to as pensioners too. But what is a pension fund?
A pension fund is a retirement vehicle established by an employer for the investment of employees' retirement fund savings, contributed by the employer and employees. The pension fund is meant to generate stable growth over the long term and provide pensions for employees when they reach the end of their working years and retire. Pension funds are either a defined benefit fund or defined contribution fund. A defined benefit plan is where the retirement benefits are based on a formula using factors such as salary history and duration of employment. A defined contribution plan is where a certain amount or percentage of money is set aside each year by a company for the benefit of the employee. There are restrictions as to when and how you can withdraw these funds without penalties. There is no way to know how much the plan will give the employee upon retiring.
Employees sometimes find themselves in between jobs or without a job altogether. What then?
The number one mistake is to access retirement savings and use it to pay off debt or buy luxury goods. Preservation funds are retirement funds used when a person leaves a pension fund for any reason, such as resignation, retrenchment, or dismissal from employment, or on the winding up of the employer retirement fund. Preservation funds ensure the pension savings keep the tax protection while allowing a withdrawal from the fund should the member require it. This fund can also be suitable for investors that seek to invest in flexible retirement saving vehicles.
Is saving for retirement only restricted to employer-employee relations, or can individuals also save up for retirement using retirement annuities?
Retirement annuity is suitable for self-employed individuals that don't belong to a pension or a provident fund. These individuals that earn a salary and wish to make additional provision for retirement years, they can make lump sum investments or recurring contributions to a retirement annuity. It's important to note that you cannot access your funds prior to the age of 55. Now that we have addressed the different type of retirement vehicles, it's important to remember that each of them have tax implications, and they differ depending on the type of fund used. For instance, contributions made to RA are tax deductible from your taxable income within certain limits. Upon retirement, the member may then take up to 1/3 of the retirement proceeds in cash, of which a certain portion may be received tax-free. The remaining balance must be used to purchase a compulsory annuity, and the income from this annuity is subject to normal tax. Whether you choose any three of these investment vehicles, it is important to include retirement planning in your financial plan and enlist a financial advisor to help you choose your underlying investments.